Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here is today's question. How do you handle time off for clients? Do you tell your clients there may be some unpredictability to my schedule this summer because I'm not sure if there will be? Or should I just see how it goes and maybe have to be a bit more unpredictable than I would want for my clients? I don't know what would cause less anxiety. Any thoughts? Thanks. So first, I'd like to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring Ask Allison. They are the #1 rated electronic health record system available today. With live telephone support 7 days a week, it is clear why Therapy Notes is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and has a 5-star rating on Google. Therapy Notes makes billing, scheduling, note-taking, and telehealth incredibly easy, and they also offer ePrescribe for you prescribers out there. If you're coming from another EHR, Therapy Notes makes the transition incredibly easy, importing your demographic data free of charge so that you can get going right away. Find out what more than 100,000 mental health professionals already know. Use promo code ABUNDANT at therapynotes.com for 2 free months. Okay, so depending on how you schedule your clients, you can handle this a few different ways. If you schedule people at the end of each session for the next session, I would just let them know the available times for next week. That's going to be variable if you're doing that anyway. If your clients have recurring sessions, like every Tuesday at 1 o'clock, I'd either move them to a time that would be more dependable for you, or let them know that you might not be able to meet at that time every week during the summer. I'm finding clients are really understanding about weird scheduling stuff. And if you work with people biweekly, it may make sense to take stock, see if there are other people who would benefit from less frequent therapy. Before you make the shift, get really clear on what your schedule can look like, what you want it to look like, so that you can both keep seeing everyone and see people on the days and times that make the most sense for you. I don't want you to start resenting your practice because you piled 10 people into a day, 2 days in a row because your kid didn't have camp or something like that. And I'm pretty candid about this stuff with my clients. I'll say something like, my summer schedule is less predictable than my usual schedule, and I want to make sure we meet as regularly as we usually do. But the day or the time may vary in ways that it hasn't in the past. I just want to give you a heads up. So I think if you come at it from that like kind of chill perspective of like, we're going to do our best here to see each other regularly, instead of just so you know, I've been wanting to talk to you about this, but my schedule is going to be a little unpredictable. And I know you might have some big feelings about that. That might be appropriate for your client population, but it might not. It might just create worry that's unnecessary. So our clients know that we're humans outside the office. Don't feel bad on their behalf if they're likely to be just fine with it. Sometimes we overcomplicate and we overthink in an attempt to really take great care of our clients. But they can hang with us. Most of the time, they're even more resilient than we already know that they are. So speaking of schedule, today's free worksheet has the 5 must-have slots that you need in your practice. Things like, when are you getting your notes done and when are you doing CEs? So we break down the different kinds of slots you need to have in your schedule, as well as how to gauge how much time for each. So that is our free worksheet today. All right. If you have questions for Ask Allison, hit the link in my bio and ask away. I would love to answer them.